Welcome to Talkin Tigers. I'm Rachel Whittaker. LSU basketball kicks into SEC gear Thursday on an 8-game win streak. And here with the preview is LSU beat writer Randy Rosetta. Randy, nice to see you.
Hey, Rachel, Happy New Year and happy birthday, Era.
Thanks so much. Well, the Tigers are 11-2 and haven't lost since November 24th, but now it's conference time. Their first opponent is 6-7 Missouri. So, Randy, what's been the key to them starting off, LSU, of course, starting off so hot?
Well, the key was that they didn't start off so hot and kind of gained a little bit of perspective. They were 3-2 at the end of November. They lost 2 games in the Paradise Jam, but ever since then, you could kind of easily see the chemistry start to come together. They're sharing the ball well. They've got 2 NBA caliber players in Jarrell Martin and Jordan Mickey, and they're leaning on those guys, but there's a lot of complementary parts. I've written this several times. This is the most talented team that Johnny Jones has had, and maybe going back to 2009, not as deep as some of the really good LSU teams in the recent past, but that starting 5 plus Tim Quarterman and Jalen Patterson, that's as talented as Johnny Jones has had and could match up with just about anybody in the SEC. I say just about anybody because nobody matches up with Kentucky. They're in a class by themselves, but even Kentucky had their hands full last night with an Ole Miss team that came in a little bit under respected. So that kind of tells you what the SEC could set up like this year. I think right now you could make an argument that LSU is second or third best team in the SEC, and if you take Kentucky out of that mix, that's pretty good company to be in.
Absolutely, but in Jones's 2 seasons, they've started cold in SEC play, losing Game 1 in both years. And here's Jones talking after Saturday's comeback win versus Savannah State.
We're 11-2 right now for 12 of those games. I've been really pleased with their team in terms of just coming out in the effort and the activity that they've given tonight. Probably for the first few minutes, probably wasn't as engaged and have the edge that we've had. You're going to have some of those nights, but the plus side for this team, you still get a big victory by a wide margin of score. And so I thought our guys did a good job there in the second half, been able to pick it up and play much better.
And also on Randy, after that game on Saturday, LSU got some votes in the latest AP poll and could reach the tournament for the first time since 2009, but that's a ways away.
It is, but Johnny hit on something there. Not only is this a talented team, but he was talking about the Savannah State game. They came out, just were a little bit in a funk, fell behind Savannah State 16-6, and Savannah State's been awful this year. But they came back. They wound up shooting 55% from the floor after starting out 3 of 17. A very unique trait about this team in terms of Johnny's teams the last 3 years is that they have the ability to adjust and improve within a game. I think that was their 5th comeback from double digits this season. So they don't get overwhelmed when they get behind. They have the ability to kind of chip away or be explosive. Very versatile on the court, very versatile in the way they can attack. So I think you're going to see this team, if that chemistry continues to build and they stay healthy, and when March rolls around, I don't think they'll be a bubble team. I think they've got a chance to be a pretty solid, mid-range seed for the NCAA tournament as long as they continue on this path.
Right, we've seen you wrote about the latest ESPN potential bracket predictions that has LSU in there as an 8 or a 9 seed, but again, 18 conference games ahead, so we have a long way to go. But if LSU can keep this up, they've got Jarrell Martin and Jordan Mickey as those leaders, then who knows, we could see a very good finish for LSU. Well, Randy, thanks so much. Talk to you again soon.
All right, thanks for having me, Rachel.
And we're in Arlington, Texas next time for a look at college football's national championship. Thanks for watching.